Whenever you're ready.
Hello, guys. This is The Witch and the Nerd.
No.
If you guys have...
Jan, no.
If you guys have any better ideas for us as a name for our podcast, please let us know in the comments or wherever you find us. So, it's finally happening. I forced you to do this. My wife's just like...
Because you're already, like, doing, like, a voice. Like, hey!
No, I'm not. Am I doing a voice, guys? No, I just... Come on, it's gotta be lively in here.
Shh. We're gonna have a headache in here. Also, I didn't know
You're gonna be the one with the headache.
I didn't know you were gonna start out with a name that we're not using. Sippy.
I'm not saying like we have to go by that, but we really haven't talked about a name really, let alone what. And you're the one that came up with it, and you're like, yeah, I'm okay with that. No, you're not.
I said we don't have one yet. Anyway, this is your thing, so.
It's not just me.
Just take charge.
No. He's just funny. Seriously, like, tell the audience why we decided to do this.
Because he made me.
No, I literally love to entertain people. So, like, for me, I really love hearing others talk in a podcast, and I had participated in some before.
I think with me added onto it though, like maybe I'll make you like chill out more and just like be yourself more.
Yeah, I mean, people are used to seeing me in one aspect.
The cool thing about podcasts too is I feel like you don't have to like clip things out when something like what the fuck is that? Also, are we allowed to cuss?
Yeah, why not?
I just didn't know if you were like...
Some of my like followers that watch me play Call of Duty, it's like they're used to way worse. Like white guys saying like, well, anyway, so I'm a streamer. I've been doing it since, well, for any of you gamers out there, Battlefield 1. I started around that time. I learned about Twitch. Didn't have really any success.
You started when we lived in Harrisburg. That was a while ago.
And then I tried doing YouTube, and that seemed like it was going somewhere, and I just wasn't good at it and consistent, and it just, I guess,
I think your issue was you went too hard.
Yeah.
You would have like 7-hour streams.
Well, I also wasn't good with management, let alone like, I think what I did too was like I would see so many people doing so many things, and I thought, cool, I want to do that. And then by the end of it, I was also burned out on top of other things. But, you know, TikTok, like, guys, you will not believe this, but I used to think TikTok was stupid. And I've said this story many times. My wife is smiling over here because, well, she knows for a fact that's true.
He made fun of me for having it.
Yeah.
I had it for like several months before you.
Uh-huh. And then we had Caden over for the 4th of July, I believe, and you guys were messing
it was 4th of July. Don't say I believe. You know the exact date you started.
It was either the day before or after, but all I can say is you were messing with it, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to mess around with stuff, share some old videos, and see what happens. I think literally in my first month, I had a video that went like 500,000 views.
I'm going to keep drinking this because it's right in front of me.
And that was insane to me. Which, by the way, guys, like, if any of you are seeing this on my channel right now, I know I haven't been active on YouTube, but I've been active elsewhere. So if you're curious to know, just, you know, message us in the comments or whatever. I'll send you links. You know, TikTok's been my thing.
You can put my stuff on there too, even though I'm not very consistent.
Mm-hmm. By the way, like, this has been sponsored by...
I know, I was being funny before and I did this, like to show my cup.
I saw you do it, so that's why I was like, yeah, might as well say something funny.
I'm drinking lemonade tea.
But Erica, you actually been doing. Well, I did some YouTube, but it wasn't really great. But you tried to do things with YouTube for years. It was like what? Like makeup tutorials.
I'm just trying to think of when the hell I started.
It was way before we met,
like
right?
2008. Because Caden was born in 2007. It was like 2008.
God damn.
And I got up to like 300 and some subscribers. And back then, I was able to actually get some free makeup from Hard Candy, which is like more known now. But back then, they weren't very known. And like the idea that I got someone to give me free makeup with just 300 subscribers.
I mean, that seems like it was easier back then. Now everything's kind of saturated.
I was also stupid and I like switched channel names because I didn't like my channel name, and then I never got up to that again. I still did videos for a while though.
She will tell you firsthand that she wishes that she would have kept going with it.
I still like making videos.
Because you made friends with somebody and they're very popular on YouTube now, right?
Twitch.
Oh, Twitch?
Well, she did well on YouTube anyway. But we're not bringing up random people.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you know, it's amazing, like, the journey that process is involved. Like, you could have been up there with her, I'm just saying.
When I got into YouTube, there was, like, this set people in the makeup part of YouTube that were, like, popular. And now it's, like, it's crazy how many people that are popular in the makeup community. It's funny how there's, like, different communities of YouTube, too.
Yeah.
Just like TikTok.
Well, TikTok is slowly becoming, like, another version of YouTube almost.
Do you know what TikTok needs, though? I thought of this earlier when I was doing my hair. They need a autoplay feature. That way, like, if you're on the For You section, it'll just autoplay the next video instead of repeating it. That way I could have still watched it while I was doing my hair instead of, like, flicking through. But since I couldn't do that, I had to watch a YouTube video.
See, I don't do my hair, so I just...
But what if you were doing something and you couldn't constantly touch your phone?
Oh, I just let it run.
The same one over and over and over.
Well, the way I see it too is like, especially like if it's a video like somebody I try to support, you know, like those views do add up, you know. You wouldn't believe it, but it does.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're trying to be entertained, you don't want to see the same video over and over and over and over.
Yeah, after a while it does get on me.
Did you notice my new wreath with the crystal hanging off of it?
Oh, no, I didn't. That's pretty cool.
I made it the other day and never showed you. Sorry, I'm talking about something you guys can't even see.
It's all good. But my wife here does her own Etsy. And it's Stars Above Studio.
Stars Above Art Studio.
Right. And she has been really, like, doing well. Especially last month. You had a record, like, amount of sales.
It was mainly because of, I have these coffin boxes that you can use for, like, engagement or wedding ceremonies. And you can put, like, your rings in them. They were really popular.
Yeah, and what was it, yesterday or the day before, you sold, like, something in Germany for the first time?
That was Monday.
Yeah. So, like, everything, like, you have almost every state in America except for New Hampshire. Like, she sold something in Alaska and Hawaii.
I actually also went to Canada, too. Canada.
Oh, yeah, Canada's... Well, does that even count as Euro?
No, but it counts as not... Like, it counts as international,
it's like the redheaded stepchild to, like, England and France,
It still counts as international because you can't use regular postage.
I guess. Well, still. I don't know. It's just weird because French-speaking people, English-speaking people... If you're from England, you could easily transfer to Canada with little hesitation. I don't know. So...
I actually think I watched someone on YouTube that lived in Canada and she moved to a different country, but I'm not good with geography. No. I do know wherever she moved, the main language is French.
It's probably Quebec.
I don't think so.
No, like, I think the northern part of Canada is definitely French.
No. She moved outside of Canada.
Oh. I thought you said, like...
She lived in Canada and then moved outside.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I don't
That's
know
interesting. So, like, how pissed are you to know that, like, movies that were meant probably for October are being pushed, like, out? Because, like, we were talking about this the other day, which, by the way, Call of Duty did a thing. Did I show you the skin that they offered? It was, like, I think it was Ghostface, but they used the guy's voice in the whole game, right?
Did you notice that you have a Ghostface option on TikTok for the voice part?
Yes, but you know why? Because there was a trend going on where Ghostface clan, there was people, and nobody as far as I know, nobody knew who started it, but like it was like a bunch of people joining a group all together, which, by the way, people are starting to do that so you can get noticed more. Like, a person can start a group unofficially. Like, you don't have a thing for it. It's just you guys take in a profile picture, and then that's it. And you're part of a group. What?
I just think it's cute that you're looking at me and talking.
Well, I was just saying, like, you know.
Also, anytime a sentence starts with Call of Duty, my brain just goes doo 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 doo. I wasn't listening to any of that.
Oh, okay.
I call it group.
Well, it involves Scream, but you know what's funny about that is Scream actually, I saw advertised part of the skin, like, is like based on, presented by Scream 5, or whatever the new Scream is called now. I think it's Scream 5, right?
I think someone was saying like it's just called Scream, which makes no freaking sense.
No, that wouldn't make any sense.
The first one's called Scream.
But me and you have watched all the Screams, and like,
I've been watching them since I was like,
yeah, I didn't
Nine.
even see them until you introduced them to me. I'm a horrible nerd.
Me and my sister, my brother, all watched the first and second one a lot when I was younger.
The first one was cool. Second one was like, okay. And then I think, the third one was like the half brother, right?
Hey, don't tell the freaking killers. Don't do that.
I don't think anybody would. Whatever.
Yeah, let him.
Anyway,
I really wish that there was, I don't know if that stemmed my interest in stalker things, but I wish there was more movies kind of like Ghostface, but maybe get more into the stalker side of like stalking someone for a really long time and then killing them.
Well, I think what was a revolution was, you know, like, you remember did you watch the first Halloween? Mm-hmm. I think we watched it together. They remember the documentary series we watched on that? And they were talking about the guy, that was in charge of it. He said, I want it to be like say no words.
That's like a stalker vibe too, but I guess since it was made like way earlier than Scream, I just never connected with it the same way.
I think if they had a bigger budget and better technology, the original Halloween would have been more interesting, because they had the right idea. I believe that in a horror movie, in general, it needs to be more real. Like, people love to root on for, you know, not putting people out there like Dennis, but they love rooting on people that are like you know, Leatherface.
The killers.
Which is cool. We all love them. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes you need something that's real. Like, don't say a fucking word and you're in the hallway, you're asleep, and just not even, you know, standing there like the theatrical it puts out. In real life, that guy would have walked in as quietly as he could and probably just like, ugh! You know what I mean? Like, that's real. Ah! But that's real.
I like movies like Single White Female, and like there's like a TV show for a while about like a stalker. I like stalkery kind of things. There's even a song I like about a stalker. I don't know what it is about me.
I vary when it comes to those movies. Because, like, I'm the type of guy, like, this is true.
I can't make you watch Single White Female.
Well, it's because, like, most movies like that are pretty kind of predictable. And, you know, it's true.
Aren't any horror movies predictable? You know,
I mean, you know someone's going to die, but it's how...
I was going to say, you know someone's going to get dead.
But it's how it's presented. Some people, I think in Hollywood, just write a script just so that it's a money pusher. There's no art in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's why people, you know, like older music versus, like, younger music sometimes. Because, like, there's something about older music that stands the time, you know? It's the same thing with movies.
Can I just put something out there really quick? Yeah. If you hear squeaking, it's my bra.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I don't know why it does it. Ready?
It's even picking it up.
I hope.
Well, you don't see
I don't know why I gotta do, like...
You don't see that bar going across?
I don't want to be a chicken. I don't want to be
Oh, my God.
Okay. I just wanted to point that out there in case I move. And you can hear it.
So funny. It was so funny. So what was the thing that I told you about that pissed you off? Or you said it would piss you off about Scream? Was that I said, what if it's the cop the entire time? And you said, that would be fucking stupid.
Yeah, they wouldn't get the...
But if you think about it, wouldn't it make sense? Because realistically, that would be the biggest, like...
No.
Thing.
If they're going to pick someone from the very first movie, they better make it Gale. Not
Gale?
Dewey. They made Dewey's...
Wait. Remind me. Who's Gale?
Gale...
Sorry, yeah, Gale.
Itch. Because Dewey's character was just so, like, sweet and, like, caring... Like, it would just be...
But then again, think about it.
Although I guess it would be a complete shocker.
Yeah, but the fact he's sweet, the fact he's like this... You remember that show...
But if it was Gale Weathers, it would make sense why Dewey kept almost dying. Because she was in love with him. They could make it Gale.
But Gale was in some scenes with him.
Gale could have brought it on because she kept wanting the fame of making the books and stuff. It's Gale.
Maybe. I don't know.
I
think it might be the cop because even if he got stabbed several times, if you really think about it, like, what better way to not make you suspicious than, you know, to, like, get hurt yourself and almost dying? I mean, if he died, that's it. Then there would have been no sequels.
They could flip it, but there's so many scenes where you're seeing things happen to him. It's not like you, like, oh, he's stabbed now. Like, you see him, like, a knife gets thrown at his forehead and he gets stabbed. Like, you see him being stabbed by the killer.
Yeah.
But who knows, nowadays they might be like, oh, let's somehow make this scene
But think about it for
plausible.
1 sec. Remember the first one? How those two dudes were, like, stabbing each other.
Just hold on. Side note, if you haven't seen them, just be aware that we might bring up...
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
We forgot to put the disclaimer up.
Spoiler!
Disclaimer!
I can always add that in. Okay, yeah, so the first one was... Billy and Stu? Is that their names?
Was it Billy? Was Billy the main dude and... Oh no, it was
I'm trying to think of, like, Sydney. It was Sydney's boyfriend. I'm trying to think
Hello, Sydney.
I was trying to think of her saying his name. I feel like I don't know.
You know,
wasn't it Billy Loomis?
Maybe.
And
you know what
Stu
is
something?
really insane to me is that actor that played him, the Sydney's boyfriend. He was also in The Craft, right? And what was insane to me about that was the fact that he plays a pretty good jerk, and he also plays a pretty good like.
He was also in the Scooby-Doo movies. He played Shaggy.
I don't think we're thinking of the same person.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You're thinking of the other guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Scoob!
Because that dude played in some random stuff.
You know, I read about how he auditioned for that. He was literally in his car.
Cool story.
He was in his car, and he would purposely, like, kill his voice box. And then go into the audition. It's like, How's it going, man?
You just said adoption.
Adoption?
Because I interrupted you and you said it wrong.
By the way, I can't talk. If my hair's messy
English
today,
isn't his first language.
Shut the fuck up. I'm a mess. I just came home from work, by the way, guys. So, like, I'm not as energetic as I want to be. Need 110% on this bitch.
This is the same energy you always give.
Maybe.
I'm gonna flex now.
Shut up. I'm just crossing
just
my
see my
arms.
random doorknob over here. No, it's not there.
Maybe we'll have something cool back there one day.
Just hide it.
Seriously, like, this is our first, so I mean.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if we weren't recording?
Are we not recording?
No, we're good.
What are we at? Oh, 21 minutes? Damn.
I know, you talked a lot.
What?
We can keep going. I'm just saying.
I mean, I like to.
Anyway, I think it comes out, is it mid-January?
It's like January 24th. Also, I haven't heard anything about the Jackass movie. I thought about that. I was like, I wanted to see that. They said it was like coming out fall. I don't know if that changed. I wonder Sorry.
Do you know how many of my books are turned into shows or movies?
That's because
It's like
motherfuckers
left and right.
Motherfuckers are like lazy now. They can't come up with an original idea anymore. So they're turning to authors.
One of them is actually on Peacock, and I just haven't started watching it yet.
What's the show called?
One of Us is Lying.
Why does that sound familiar? Did they advertise that?
I mean, you would have seen me read the book maybe 2 years ago. On the front, it has all these different faces with their face blanked out.
I mean, guys, it's true. I mean,
If
people are lazy.
If anyone has seen it, let me know if you like it.
She's a book nerd. You should see The Other Room. There's like she is literally, well, if she could, she would be our version of Belle in the world. You know, from like Beauty and the Beast.
Did you almost say Sleeping Beauty?
Yes.
I just like to read.
I know.
I mean, I've definitely had points in my life where I barely read.
I have tried to read, and that is something that's like I get into, and then I lose interest.
We were reading a book together.
We were reading a book. It was actually a good book. It was.
Don't even put it on me, because I said we could start reading it again.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
The book, what was it called?
I think it's called Scythe.
Yeah, it was Scythe. It's basically, imagine a world that's like, what, kind of like a dystopian almost, right?
Yeah, basically the world has already figured out
how to cheat death.
All illnesses, diseases, and everything, so no one dies.
And then there's these official people that cause death.
Yeah, since no one can die on their own, they have people called scythes that will choose people to, I think they called it gleam. Yeah,
it was gleaming. Instead of like reaping, it's
honestly,
like gleaming.
If you're a Charmed fan, it reminds me of the one season where they had those the avatars, where the avatars had that whole new world where everything was like perfect and there was no death or evil.
Oh yeah.
But they would just randomly take somebody out. But they usually took someone out if they caused some kind of like small conflict, but still. It just reminded me of that.
Yeah, it was really weird, just the concept of that. But yeah, I thought it was a good thing, which that in itself could be like on HBO, for example. You could see it happening.
I think it's by Neil Shusterman.
I mean, some good movies out there have like been from books lately. And it's unfortunate because there's nobody out there just saying, oh, I have an original idea, guys. No, let's get in contact with this author and see if we can get a deal. Doesn't it anger you that there's probably some of your books that have probably been claimed by a studio and they have done nothing with it yet.
Yeah, one of my favorite series. I don't know if it would still be my favorite series because it's been so long since I read it. The author said that someone actually bought the rights to it and nothing ever happened. It's been like 8 years.
What was that one show that was on, I almost said ABC Family. Obviously, it's not that anymore. It's Freeform. So was it Freeform? Mm-hmm. Yeah. What was that show? It was like Immortal Instruments, or am I on the ballpark with that? Mm-hmm. And it had Claire, and at first you were not happy with the actor choice, I think.
No, I was okay with the actors.
Oh, really?
I remember they actually first came out with a movie. I don't even know if that show is on anymore. I stopped watching it. Yeah.
How many times have we started a show and some of them didn't even get past season 1? And we're like, what the fuck?
One recently watched, like, not recently, but like was in the old house. The one where it was like that little girl.
Yeah. But that's the problem with shows like from Fox or, was it CW? Is like anytime...
The CW, majorly.
Yeah, like anytime you get into a show, it's like cut out. Netflix does that shit and it pisses me the fuck off. Like they took away Punisher when, one, there's probably still some story left that they could have exploited. You know what I mean? But yeah, the
CW did it to me like back to back to back. So I was finally like, until a show gets a second season, I won't even start it yet.
But it's even crazier is like the shows that stick around for a while, and you're like, so this is the choice that you rather keep.
That's the thing, though. It's not about just picking it; it's the ratings.
And it's sad because like you could have a really good scripted show, and they're like, "Fuck it, here's Riverdale, guys."
Fuck you! I like Riverdale. Also, it's just the ratings.
To be fair, Riverdale is, at this point, I feel like it's just trying to come up with stories. And it's
To be fair, you don't even watch the show, so you can't weigh in
on
something.
I've seen bits and pieces.
You can't weigh in on something you don't watch.
Archie goes to prison? Like, how the hell does that happen? See, I pay attention to little bits here and there.
At least my TV show, all the people have real skin.
I watch shows with real people in them.
I thought you were going to say, I watch shows with people that have skin.
By the way, I'm into anime and, like, adult cartoons, too. So, that's why she made that stupid comment.
I'm way too old to watch teen dramas, but I still like teen dramas.
You also like books that are like young contemporary. Holy shit, I remembered that word. Young contemporary.
Oh!
I'm just saying, like, when it comes to like certain book phrases in your world, I'm like, holy fuck, how did I remember that?
Contemporaries or anything that's based off of like real life kind of stuff versus like, supernatural, sci-fi, fantasy.
By the way, we are horrible with those kind of shows too.
What do you mean?
Well, it's like we never finished Supernatural, and you...
That's your fault.
It is my fault. I don't know why I stopped.
So many seasons.
Well, now it's over. We could pick it up, but I'm just not ready for the end. You know what I mean?
Whatever. That doesn't even make any sense.
I'm just saying,
it's like, I'm not going to marry you because I don't want to die. That's just the weirdest logic. We have, like, what was there, 8 seasons? Or is there more?
When we stopped, I think they added, like, 2 or 3 more. So we got a good bit away. Because that show had been around for, like, ever.
We were still in the first season.
No, we weren't.
Yes, we were.
No. We were not. No. I'm pretty sure...
No.
I'm right. I'm right.
Shh. I'm saying I'm not confident with what I just said.
It was like probably season 5, 6 tops. There's a lot of seasons. No.
I'm saying we were in like maybe the beginning of season 2.
We were further than that.
No,
there is 16
it
or
doesn't...
18 seasons. No. Look it up, because I know I'm not fucking wrong.
Shh. We were only in, like, season 2. I'll have you know.
Are you going to Netflix
how many,
now?
Hold on, how many seasons are in Supernatural?
I don't know. There's probably 16 to 18.
Because I want to say 10 to 12.
No, there's more than that.
There's 15 seasons?
I was almost right.
Shh. Why are you so loud?
Scoreboard for me?
I don't know if I can get... I usually don't watch Netflix on my phone, but I'll see.
What, that it's still there? It probably is.
No, I don't know if I'm signed in and all that.
Oh, I didn't have to sign in at all for my shit. Well, you actually did help me now that I think about it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we were on we're probably 10 seasons left or 9.
We are in season 2 at least.
We were
maybe not 1. But
I remember where we left off.
We're not farther than 2.
We left off where Dean came back from the grave.
Is it this one?
Probably. Dean came back from the grave, and there was that.
Again, this whole freaking show needs to say spoiler alert. I feel like I changed it. Remember?
Yeah, it might be.
Oopsies.
Hugh.
Oopsies doopsies. Or no, would you use the other last name?
Well, it might have been that too. See how far she goes to prove me wrong?
You know what's funny? Your phone is right here and you're signed in.
Oh. I don't know. I didn't
think
think
there's
about
all
There might be grease on them, by the way.
Why am I...
Why are you in Google Chrome?
Because I thought it was a regular search bar.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
This is marriage life.
Yep. We've known each other 7 years?
Why am I lost?
What I don't know. Why are you lost? But 7 years, right?
So what's your guys' favorite shows on Netflix?
Right?
I just finished season 3 of You, and I freaking love it.
There's Supernatural. Click on that shit. Alright, where are we at?
We're on season 4.
I was close. I did say season 5, didn't I? Yeah. See, memory works weirdly. Like, I'll remember this well, but then, I'll forget, our anniversary sometimes. But anyway,
Dan, I can't believe we're in season 4.
Yeah, and we got...
How did we get that far and you just got lost interest?
What, 11 more now?
Why do we have to do a countdown? We have plenty of more.
I don't know. That means more binge watching. I think The Simpsons is actually on its 30-something season. And I'm like, it was better in the 90s. Why do you keep on going?
My knee hurts.
That's random. You make fun of my laugh again.
Don't. Shh. Ouch.
So, I'm sure people would want to know, is how did we meet and where did we meet?
We met in this town that was, close to here. And at the time...
I love how she's not trying to give details.
At the time, he was really not
handsome,
doing well.
Skinny.
He was prostituting, and I met him at a park.
Jeez, I would have taken homeless, not prostituting. God damn. He was
prostituting and living out of a little teepee in the park. And I don't know where else to take the story.
See, unlike you...
No. You know I'm a good actor. I can't think of anything right now.
That's true. She will literally fuck with me on a daily basis. No, I'm dead serious. Like, you will do anything.
Didn't I just do something yesterday?
Was it yesterday? It was sometime this week, and you're like, we need to talk.
I think you just.
And I was like, what the fuck did I do now? Because sometimes, like, I don't know what I did wrong. Oh, did I leave something out?
Don't play with that shit. Don't play.
No.
Don't play. Don't play. If I haven't wreaked havoc yet, when I come, like, go downstairs and there's like 17 million drinks on the table still, or there's socks just stuffed under the couch.
Well, that's the cat's fault. I leave out the socks and they somehow play them and they move around. No. It's true.
No. There wouldn't be like 5 pairs of socks in the living room. You know it's true.
Well, some days I come home, I go straight to streaming or just relaxing, and I just forget shit.
No, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You take your socks off and
Look,
just leave them there.
I will take accountability that sometimes I do things that anger you.
Do I do anything that angers you, like in normal routine of, like, like if that was on your dresser, would you be pissed off? That little dirty cotton round?
I'd be like, what the fuck?
That was when I did my makeup.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't really have anything that...
Like when I curl my hair and leave it on the sink, or...
No. I don't have anything...
Oh, he's so wonderful.
No, I don't have anything, like, negative, really, to say.
Well, no, it's not negative. It's about pet peeves, like, people's, like, normal...
Yeah.
Like, things they do can get under someone's skin, or just drive them crazy.
Yeah. Well, I would say you do a little driving me crazy at times. But, to be fair, guys, I will say this right now, that just, if she's right about something, try not to argue about it. Unless
if I'm right about something, don't argue.
Unless you are for sure.
You
know.
You mean
that
if
it's
you're a girl.
Arguable.
If you're a girl. The thing is, I just lost my train of thought.
See, I won. Another score on the board.
Oh, you're like, if she, but you mean if you're a girl. Like, if you're a guy watching, or whatever, sexual orientation, whatever. If you're watching, your significant other, don't argue over things that you shouldn't argue about. Like, I stepped down completely when I said season 1, and I was like, I'm not 100%. But then I was pretty adamant that it was season 2, and I was wrong. But at least I can freaking admit when I'm wrong.
Sometimes. You're stubborn.
He hides under the covers when he's wrong.
What?
You do.
Look, sometimes...
Okay,
look, sometimes what happens
It's not like he runs upstairs.
Hold on. No. I don't do that, no.
If we're in bed already.
We're in bed, and I just don't want to deal with it no more. I'm invisible. like this. Yeah, with a blanket. And,
No, they thought you were covering up with your skin. Sippy? Sippy.
No. I don't usually like tea. It's too sugary. It is.
But you like C4, Bang.
That's sugar-free.
But it's sweet just like sugar.
But it's not.
Anyway.
But realistically, I was in a bad place.
What? I don't even know where the conversation went.
Well, we were talking about how we met.
Oh.
And then what I was going to say is I really did come from, like, a bad part of my life. Yeah. And it was, like, really bad.
I was 26, so you had to have been 23.
24. Because I'm, like, 30 now.
You were 23 when we met.
Maybe.
Because I was definitely 26. And you're 3 years younger than me.
Well, you're still 26. You haven't changed a bit. Me, I'm losing fucking hair, and I'm just getting pissed off. And I try to
And what do I like to say? Why I still look young?
I mean, you look good for your age.
What do I say?
What?
You can say it.
What? Fat don't crack? You're not even fat. Not.
Let's not go there.
Look.
But if there's weight on your face, how's it gonna show wrinkles?
I'm just saying, you look good.
I'm gonna like itch inside my nostril.
Oh, Lord.
It itches.
But yeah, we went to a park. I think I overdid it on the first
You're
date.
really trying to tell the story. It's too long of a story.
No, I'm going to dumb it down.
Time.
I will
you can actually get it quick enough? You can speed it up?
Yeah. So, I took her to a park. We hung out there.
Oh, this is really speedy.
Look, we went to a state park.
Went to park, went to other park, went to another park. Had a good time. Went to dinner. We actually did. We went to Young's Woods, then Cadoras, then the Gettysburg one, and then to dinner. We went to 3 freaking parks.
This is a first date, by the way, and let me tell you, I am not good with dates. I just wanted to spend time with her, and...
You didn't want me to leave.
Yeah, I was kind of desperate-ish.
You were desperate.
Look at you.
He was weird.
You were like the hottest...
I was awkward.
You were like the hottest girl I've ever had in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't cry.
I'm not gonna cry.
You were going,
That's just my, like,
Oh, but yeah.
Awkward moment. Anyway.
But things definitely got better, though, when I finally got a car, though. Like, that was a game changer. And then eventually I got to just live with you, and it's like things got better, and it was awesome.
We moved to Harrisburg. And then we moved to where we currently are, which I always say we're close to Gettysburg when I say where I live.
Mm-hmm.
Our town is so freaking small, you should never tell anybody where we live.
No, it's so small, you really have to look it up.
Usually like a hop, skip, and a jump. And
yeah, pretty much. But hey, it's whatever.
By the way, I'm from... You didn't even see my hand. I'm from Maryland. I'm not from here.
Yeah, Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Say water. Water.
Water.
You hear that? She said it with a D.
Water. I'm not changing it.
Water.
Not everyone does it. Just because you're from
water.
Baltimore doesn't mean you do it, but I say
motherfucking water. Say it.
Water.
Oh. You're so funny. Look at this pretty face.
You think anyone's actually going to watch the whole entire podcast?
I hope so. I think we were pretty entertaining for the most part.
Put it in the background when you're doing other shit. I want to, if you guys watch any podcast, then let me know if you have any, like, that you would think I would like. I like things about, like, ghosts and just, like, regular talk. I don't know. Funny people. I just want some podcast. To your hair, cat.
Yeah. We locked the cats out, by the way, guys.
Because if not, they probably would have jumped up here.
Yeah.
Or just constantly been meowing.
I mean, special guest, Whiskers, yay.
Yeah, we have a cat named Whiskers.
No, but I just said, like, I could see somebody doing that. Like, here's our special guest, Brody.
I just want to say, I know a lot of the time I'm not looking at that camera. I've been doing it the whole entire time. But I have a small headache, and that light is freaking bright.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, it is a nice light, ring light. I think I got that when they were starting to really take off, right?
Ring lights have been around for a very long time.
Yeah, but then there was a variety of them then.
Shut it down.
What?
You're wrong.
Girl, I'm never wrong. I still think this was worth doing, and I want to do more. You know that, right?
We could have some weeks where we record more than one for the week.
Just
depending if we
on
needed
how
to.
we feel. Oh, we could pre-record for next week if you feel like it's necessary.
No, I think for now we should do it every Friday. That way they kind of like, if things happen, we can talk about them. Or just like different things like that.
Do you regret doing this now?
Why would I regret it?
I don't know. She literally, like, I don't know what it was, but she was like second guessing this.
Well, just because like, okay, so usually when someone puts out a podcast, unless they're already known, people don't want to hear just someone they don't know just randomly talk about shit. Usually you would come out with a podcast that's like specific to a certain like niche, like paranormal, like ghost stories. Maybe a mom would do one, talk about her mom life. Yeah. Maybe stop it. Just like you would have like a specific topic, whereas we're sitting here just talking about random shit.
Do you guys hear that?
Now you're gonna keep doing it, and then you're gonna have to mention it. Just say it.
I want to. Thank you. So I do this thing, and it literally irritates her. And I'm doing it right now. If you can hear it, it's basically my foot.
It's just basically my foot
going like back and forth. He's just
rubbing it on the carpet. Yeah.
I'll do that because it feels good. She'll hate it.
It's like nails on a chalkboard.
Oh, I hate like screeching from a chalkboard.
Also, don't go, hate it, right in my face. I'm smelling your breath.
It's not that bad. What do you expect? I got home from work and then I ate dinner. It's like, just give me a chance to like clean myself up. That's all.
No, it's not how it works. Hey.
You're still pretty. You guys hear that cat outside? She's desperation. Oh.
Is that it? We gotta wrap this shit up?
Do we?
Well, you kind of sounded like you were finishing it.
No.
Oh, we're still going on?
I thought we were.
Well, this is an awkward moment in the podcast.
No. That's why they call it editing.
No, I'm not editing.
Oh. Well, I fucked up.
It makes it more real. The only time I will edit if there's something that like sensitivity, like where it's like, oh shit, don't say that. Like it's something really, really bad.
So, I think
we should call it the Raw Podcast.
Raw dog and dog.
Ew, look at that face.
I tried not to show an ugly laugh.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We mainly talked about television, movies. Oh, it was a fun time.
Well, we talked about books. We talked about things that you're interested. Well, why don't you talk about something? I'm sure you got something that you want to ask me, don't you? Out of this whole conversation?
No, I don't.
You tease her.
I was trying to think of a good would you rather, but I can't think of one.
I got one. Would you rather sell your hand for fame and fortune or just eat major debt from everybody in the world? But you get a car to sleep in.
Did that make sense to anyone?
Honestly, that was
to see the question marks above my head the whole time. Like, what the freak?
I guess I don't know the idea of this game then. Game names.
Would you rather drink water the rest of your life with a tiny bit of pee in it, or have to drink through like a feeding tube?
What's in the feeding tube? Just the water?
Yeah, but you don't get to actually taste it. It's like connected into your body just to give you the nutrients.
I mean, water is pretty much flavorless in a way.
So you want a little pea water?
No.
That's
I would probably rather take the tube.
Oh. But then you would never be able to drink anything else. We're not good at this game. But that's what I should have said. You can't drink or taste anything else.
I mean,
you would just have a feeding tube.
We could make things more fun as we go along. This is our first podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
Sometimes, like, you just...
I like how I got low, so you got low. Hello, can you go? Alright, don't get away from me. Go.
Oh, that like hit me in the jaw. First podcast with spousal abuse.
I had to like break concentration to itch my nose.
That concentration needs to be on point, huh?
My brother hasn't messaged me.
Why is your brother trying to message you?
No, he hasn't messaged me.
Oh, well, that's not good.
I might have to message Tasha.
Well, I hope we don't have to go pick him up tomorrow. Oh. So, did you want to go?
End it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he might as well, because we're just kind of like... Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad for a first podcast. In a way, like, if there is a part that you're going to cut out anyway.
I mean, I kind of wanted it to be like a short one for the first one, but, you know, shit happens.
Yeah, shit happens. I told you, like, we'll see what happens. Our next podcast, maybe we'll have a little more figured out. Like, you got the feel for it.
You didn't even change your shirt.
Well, no, because I'm still dirty. I came home from work. I'm going to get a shower after this, probably.
So what if you were covered in, like, dirt? Would you still get on here and do a podcast?
Ooh. Unless somebody thinks it's entertaining, probably not.
That's weird.
Although, probably
So you're saying you would do anything if someone else found it entertaining?
Well, maybe.
Can I just tell them something?
What?
Daniel is wearing a pair of pajama pants that he cut into shorts, and the one leg just slid all the way up. So he still has them. And one day, the washer is going to eat them.
Hey, look, I'm just saying there's no issue with this. Like, look at this. It's fine.
That's his boxers. It's not fine. It's not okay.
What? No. See?
He acts like he has no... This man has never bought himself pajama pants or anything like that. So usually every Christmas I get him pajama pants. Because he won't buy them for himself.
Just get ones that are not
$80
heavy.
on a game, $10 every week on random game packs, but pajama pants? No. Too much money.
Oh, Lord. Actually, you know that game I told you about? It came out today.
Okay, let's end this.
Fine. Well, it was fun having you guys here. I hope to see you guys again real soon.
Help us pick out a name, if you can think of something.
Yeah, if you come up with a really good name, we may send you something along your way. Okay, guys. Well, take care. We'll see you next time here on the podcast.
So he's not in charge of anything. I control it all. So you can't say goodbye until I want to. Peace out.